The story starts with a guy named Logan who is working out in the park. Back in college, he was a professional rock climber. Everyone used to praise him a lot, but now his life has completely changed. He doesn't have a job, and wherever he goes to apply, he gets rejected. His life isn't going well at all. He faces problems at every step. Because he's unemployed, he just stays at home all day. Even though he's a guy, he's responsible for cleaning the house and washing the dishes. She belongs to the family. Since she hasn't been able to find a job, her siblings constantly make fun of her at home, which really hurts her. A few days later, their mom's birthday is coming up. So, Logan and his sister want to make sure they celebrate it properly. Logan tells his sister about this great place called Cloud Garden Hotel and suggests they have the party there. His sister agrees. The next day, on their mom's birthday, everyone arrives at the Cloud Garden Hotel where more relatives have also gathered. Everyone keeps commenting on Logan about this and that. Logan doesn't have a job, and that really bothers him. Actually, people here have been looking for someone for a long time. Then a waitress shows up, and Logan gets really happy seeing her. Her name is Eui-joo, and she used to be in the same college class as Logan. She's also a rock climber, just like him, but they haven't talked to each other in the past 5 years. Logan really likes Eui-joo, and that's why he suggested to his sister to have the party at this hotel, because he already knew about it. Eui-joo works here. Now he smiles when he sees Eui-joo because he had been looking for her for a long time. Eui-joo is surprised to see him. They both step outside to talk. While chatting, Eui-joo asks him what kind of job he's doing these days. Logan lies, saying he's a manager at a big company. Actually, he doesn't want to tell Eui-joo the truth, that he's unemployed. Just then, Eui-joo's boss calls her over. He's always flirting with her, and Eui-joo is really annoyed, but she feels trapped because this is her job at the hotel. He's her father, so she couldn't refuse any of his orders, because if she did, he would fire her. Now, in the next scene, a truck is shown stopping right in the middle of the city. A man gets out and opens its wall, releasing poisonous gas that slowly starts spreading throughout the city. This gas is extremely toxic. Anyone caught in it starts suffocating, and many people end up dying. The whole city goes into a panic. People start running here and there. Just then, a car comes crashing into the hotel, causing a big explosion. Logan is happily celebrating his mom's birthday with his family, completely unaware of what's happening outside. But as soon as the blast goes off, everyone inside the hotel gets scared. He comes out with his whole family and sees chaos everywhere. People are running, and a poisonous gas is moving toward them. Eui-joo tells everyone that they need to go to the floor above the hotel. Everyone, hurry up! They go inside. But then Logan sees that his older sister, who was late to arrive, is sitting in a car nearby. He calls out to her, "Come here quickly!" But as she's coming over, she suddenly falls and gets exposed to poisonous gas, which makes her pass out. Logan holds his breath, goes to her, picks her up, and brings her inside the hotel. This saves her life, but she's having trouble breathing. Logan calls an ambulance, but he's told that all the ambulances in the city are out of service because of the poisonous gas. Only the helicopters are working now. He looks down at the whole city from the top of the building with Eui-joo. They both see that the poisonous gas has spread all over the city and is now slowly rising upwards. Logan tells everyone that we need to get to the roof of the building quickly, but his sister is in such bad shape that she can't walk. So he ties some clothes together to make a stretcher and, with the help of a few people, carries his sister up. But as soon as they reach the top, they realize that the door's locked and there's only one key, which is kept down at the reception. When they look down from upstairs towards the reception, all they see is gas. Seeing this, everyone gets really worried. Going downstairs basically means certain death. So they head to the lower floor where the news is playing on TV. The news says the gas has spread all over the city. If someone's caught in the gas, they should breathe slowly because that way they can survive for about 15 minutes. And if you have a mask, put it on immediately. Maybe they could save their lives. After searching every corner of the building, they found 3 masks. But the problem wasn't just finding masks. Next, they had to go down to the reception to get the key so they could use it to open the door and get to the roof where they could be rescued. Logan was clueless. He wanted to find some other way out. Then he noticed another building right in front of them. He thought that somehow he could get to that building, and from there, get to the top of his own building and open the door from the outside. He'll open it because that door can be opened from the outside too. Now, there's a glass window in front, and Logan smashes it with a stone. Then he ties a rope around his body. His plan is to use the rope to get to the building across. He's a pro at this since back in college. He was a top rock climber. When Logan's parents see him doing this, they try to stop him, but he doesn't back down because he knows this is the only way to save those people. Now he's moving from one building to the other. Tariff makes a long jump. He's lucky enough to grab the pipe in front of him. Tying one end of the rope, he grabs onto the building's design and starts climbing up. Meanwhile, his cousin, who used to tease him for not getting a job, sees all this and is shocked. He immediately starts a live stream on his phone. Logan is climbing up when the rope runs out. Now Logan unties the rope from his body to keep going. It's super risky, but he doesn't have any other choice. He wasn't there. Now Logan starts climbing up slowly without any safety. After a while, he gets really close to the roof where there's a statue of a lion. He grabs onto it and tries to pull himself up, but he's super tired and it's really hard for him to climb up. His arms have no strength left, but Logan knows that his effort could save everyone's life. So, gathering all his courage, he finally makes it to the roof and opens the door from the outside. Everyone comes up to the roof, and now they all have hope that the rescue team is on its way. Everyone tries to signal the helicopter by turning on their phone lights, but from such a height, the helicopter can't see those lights. Then UV comes up with an idea. She tells everyone there to stand in the shape of an H and turn on their phone flashlights so the people up above can see that they need help. Everyone agrees and forms an H with their phone lights. Still, the helicopter doesn't see them because the phone lights are too dim. It happens like this. UV realizes she needs to think differently, so she goes down and starts turning the big hotel sign on and off to send a signal to the rescue team above. And this actually works. The helicopter pilot spots some people stuck on the hotel roof from above. Then the helicopter lands right on the roof. Everyone gets happy, and a safety platform is lowered down. One by one, people start climbing onto it. But when Logan and UV's turn comes, the platform gets overloaded. It happens, and they're told that they have to wait here for the next round. So, the two of them stay put. The helicopter takes the others away. Now, Logan and UV are stuck on the roof, waiting for the helicopter to come back. But when they look down from the roof, they realize the gas is rising upwards. So, they can't stay there much longer. After that, they put on the masks they have, covering their whole bodies because the gas is so poisonous that it also affects the skin, and they stuff all the ropes and stuff into their bags. Then the two of them leave the hotel and come down to the street. They run around here and there. There's poisonous gas all around. Then they climb up to the roof of another building, but the gas has reached there too. Now they have to go to an even taller building, so they both make their way to a new building. Luckily, the gas hasn't reached there yet, and the filter masks they have were already expired because they'd filled up with gas, that's why. Now they have to take off their masks, but they still have one last mask left. Just then, they spot another building ahead where they can climb even higher. So, they throw a rope over there. UV heads up first, using the rope because she's lighter. She easily makes it to the other building. Now it's Logan's turn. He moves forward slowly, but by now, the gas has reached there too. Luckily, he puts on the last mask they had. That's why he survives and makes it to that spot as well. UV was already there. Both of them looked down and saw that a bunch of kids were trapped in the building across, screaming for help. They quickly made an arrow using a light, pointing towards the kids' building so the rescue team would know someone was stuck there. The helicopter arrived fast and took all the kids away. Now it was the helicopter's turn to save these two, and it was just about to pick them up. But once again, luck betrayed them. They were standing on the rooftop of that building. So, underneath it, there's a huge gas station where a big explosion happens, making the gas shoot up really fast. They both see a tall tower right in front of them. Now, they have to get there immediately to save their lives, but it's not an easy task. Still, they try their best and keep running forward. At one point, they realize they can't go any further. Their death is certain now. They hug each other tightly because deep down, they really care for one another. They never told each other though. Meanwhile, a drone was filming them, and because of that, the whole city was watching everything unfold. Then more drones showed up. They'd come to help. Once again, both of them got a glimmer of hope to survive. With the drone's help, they hooked a rope to another building and tried to cross over using that rope. But when they reached the middle, they got stuck. They couldn't move forward or backward, and the gas was rising fast from below. The rope on the other side was tied too, but it started to loosen, so they had to cut one rope. But as soon as one rope was cut, the other rope also came loose, and both of them fell down. The whole city watched this scene on their mobiles. Everyone was really upset because these two had bravely saved many lives. The rescue helicopter was just about to reach them, but before it could, both had already fallen. The helicopter started to leave, but then the rescue team realized someone was still hanging from the tower. As the helicopter gets closer, it turns out that it's none other than Logan and UV who are still alive. The rescue team quickly saves them both and takes them to a safe place. When the whole city, along with Logan's family and friends, sees him there, everyone's overjoyed because what Logan and UV did is something no ordinary person could pull off. Meanwhile, UV is shown to her boss, who used to always flirt with her and is still trying to cling on to her, but UV slaps him hard and quits her job on the spot. At the same time, the entire city. The water spray starts because the government has realized that spraying water is necessary to get rid of the gas. Logan goes to UV, someone he liked since college but never told. Then Logan finds out she liked him too, and right at that moment, it starts raining. I'm a train, which means the gas in the city will soon be gone for good. And with that, the story of the film ends. Hope you enjoyed the story.